can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. I dream and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He'll get across the 20, knock him down to the 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line.
11 MT. Gun. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. This one caught by Patrick. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target. And third down coming up.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receivers say, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
On fourth down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook to punt. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Now Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Carry here for Brown. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On fine, ready?
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
First catch there for Chase. And he's got a first down to go with.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Bengals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get set.
Burrow will set up the screen to Patterson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow, some out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's in for Darrell Patterson. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 77 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake, because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
On 2, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Patterson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Right, 80. 11 mighty, 11.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
On first down, Lawrence. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Jaguars first down.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a run going left, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Gun. 11.
On first and 10, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
11. Dot. Right 80. Right top. 11 MT, Kate. 11 Dot.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns him with big yardage.
This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
So the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here we go. Right 80. Right top. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return. First carry for the Auburn line. Hank Bigsby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. In motion comes Thomas. Second down, Lawrence. The get this to his tight end, Fryermuth. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
On 2, ready? Get set. Behind. 11 mighty.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
He'll find Chase. That's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Hey, Kenner, James.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Jacksonville.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after after the halftime break because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Going up top. And that is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
11 mighty, 180.
Here's a design run. Not much there. Get this down inside the 40. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. It is 2nd and 9. Here's Brown. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4. Caleb Radzoff in on the tackle. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
On 2, ready?
Here now, 3rd and 5.
12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
This one not on target. Is short. It is right. It is no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. First down throw for Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
2 yards to go.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll tear it out down the middle. And the Bengals are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
180.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, like they love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That'll be complete to Tinker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down. Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looks to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
On one, ready? Here we go.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Gun. Cut. 180. Right up. Cut.
No run here with Brown. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 15-yard pickup there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that. all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. DeMar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with his group.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
On the toss, they'll run. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Bengals. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Get set. Hey, Ken.
Now give on the ground, and this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Dot.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Right, 80. Dot.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bengals first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll take this forward for about 5.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
On one, right?
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go. Dot.
Now a give up the middle. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop them. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Bengals will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Rip, 23.
In motion is Hunter. He'll be hit he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Hey, I'm done.
In motion is Hunter.
30 left.
Second down, Lawrence. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by,
and he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Drive will start on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 3. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Now Burrow gonna do this himself. A terrific run there, all the way now to the 30-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 32 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. Every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gun. 11.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Here we go.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. The two-time Pro Bowler, Josh Hines Allen. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
Good set. 11. Right, 80.
Boys, you got this.
Stop.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Washington now to return it. Yeah! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On first down, Lawrence. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. Second and 5.
Hey, easy, route. 11 left.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Take right open.
A second down throw for Lawrence. He's got a man. It's Travis Hunter. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Jacksonville.
30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Hey, Soko, high.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. It is 1st and goal.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Here's Bixby to the 5-yard line.
Bixby, the Jaguar ball carrier. The tackle came by Gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bengals 5-yard line.
Hey, run!
To throw is Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Hey, danger.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got it at the 3. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
2nd and 8 at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
180.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take an 8.
I should probably stop your head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
Here we go.
We're trying to take this up on 3rd and 8. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take an 8. It's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night. from grace.